guys, welcome back to the James Bond Show. I'm the one, the only bad boy of James Bond, the one you love to love, because I'm bad, very bad. Okay, now, you're probably noticing I've got something on my head. Well, I am wearing this. This is my communist Russian hat from Goldeneye, and I'm wearing this in tribute to Führer Daniel Andrews that has all of us happy little Victorians locked down, and this is what I think of Daniel Andrews. That's what I think of him. So, yes, I farted, and I am not editing that out because that's what I think of Daniel Andrews. So, this is woohoo! Hey, I ate some eggs, my goodness. Bit of spinach in there too. I'm crazy. No one's crazier than the Krazy Kajeevie Show. Okay, so what have I got for you today? So yes, wearing this because we're under Dictator Dan in Victoria. Now, 6 cases. Oh, sorry, I lie. 8 new Con virus cases. 8 new cases in Victoria. Out of 6 million people, business lockdown, people locked down, can't go out of their homes for more than 2 hours a day, and the economy's going broke over 6 cases of a flu-like thing. So that's what's happening. That's why I'm wearing this in celebration. But I'm not wearing it for long because news has broken that we never would have seen coming. And it's gonna get nasty. So I got to change hats. Okay, I got to take the dictator hat off because shizzle is about to get heavy and the fans are gonna go ape shit. So I better get this hat on. This is my World, and it's not gonna go on properly. World is not enough construction hat, right? Because shit is flying and falling everywhere. It's crazy. Whoa, right? Because the news has broken that we all knew was gonna happen. No Time to Die has been put back to April 2nd. Now, what I reckon they should do here is don't put it back to the 2nd. Put it back on the 1st of April, right? On the 1st of April, on April Fool's Day. So on that day when you're walking out your door and you're going to see the film and one of your friends says to you, hey, where are you going? And you say, oh, I'm going to see No Time to Die. Then they can say, yeah, April Fools, you got me, April Fools. That would be worth it. Please, Babs, MGN, Eon, whoever's doing this, schmozzle, please change the date to April 1st. It will just be the best April Fool's joke. Okay, guys, so what do I think of this news? I think my response here is going to surprise... It's probably going to surprise you guys. Well, it's so weird. Now, I went to bed late last night. As anyone knows, I'm getting a little bit of a tan lately. I've been doing a lot of work outside. So I'm working on my garden, right? And I've made a stunning front garden, pond. It's all Hawaiian style and it's getting there. It's going really good. A massive King Kong style fence is going out soon or going up soon. So I've been focusing on that. So I didn't hear the news. And then a friend, hi Frank Hughes, actually James Roberts, who runs James Bond Down Under, very good Facebook page, so go join it, James Bond Down Under. I asked James, I sent him pictures of my Man with the Golden Gun that I have paid off and that's coming to me, and I sent them to him and he's like, oh yeah, it looks nice, blah blah blah, and I said, oh, did you order one? And he said no, and he said especially after this morning's news. And I'm like, what news, dude? I'm thinking, what, has he lost his job, or what's happened? And he hasn't, thank goodness. And so then another friend, Frank Hughes, hello Frank, long time member at James Bond Fans with Love on Facebook. Come join us if you haven't. James Bond Fans with Love, the #1 naughty James Bond fan group. And Frank sent me the article saying the film had been cancelled. So this is all kind of new to me and I'm mulling this over in my head. So what do I think? Because that's why you hear the Krazy Kajeevie Show. And guys, please drop a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends because it is truly the craziest James Bond YouTube channel. Okay, so what do I think of all this? Look, at the end of the day, James Bond is money. The films are money. And they could release this in China, and then we all know the Chinkies with their technology, they're gonna look. It's gonna be at the Wuhan market on a burnt DVD next to some sauteed bats down in Wuhan. So what are they going to do? They're not going to release it in China, you know. And then you got England. You got England because of Boris Johnson, that looks like he's out of the Muppets, but he's really a New World Order elite as well, doing part of this pandemic. And they're locking down London. They're locking down England. So that's $150 million right there. If those British cinemas aren't open, that's $150 million, at least $100 to $150 million for the UK market. So I can understand. Now, America, you've got New York and Los Angeles as the biggest cities in America, and they're locked down. They're shut down as well. So they had no choice. You know, yeah, this is what I mean. You guys might be surprised by this. They had no choice when it came to money and numbers. But it just shows, if these people, if Barbara Broccoli and Wilson and Daniel Craig, etc., if they had all been professional and got their shit together a long time ago, and got this film made, probably with the director that should have been on board, Danny Boyle, instead of wanting to kill off James Bond like the current regime do, which I don't think Danny Boyle was going in for, they would have had the film out and released. Now, money's everything, so I can understand this decision. Am I disappointed? Well, of course, secretly, I was still going to go and see it. I know I've boo-hooed it, and, like, you know, I just so over everything about this film, especially all the political correctness. Now, of course, Trailer 2, which, if you haven't seen, I did do a review video of Trailer 2, basically a 30-minute analysis of that film, of the film trailer. So here's one bit of light, guys, at the end of the tunnel. I guess now they have to do a Trailer 3. So we'll probably get a Trailer 3. It's a 5-month delay. But what I'd love to know, I'd really love to know, guys, in the comments section below, do you think it's going to come out in April now? And how also do you feel? Are you shocked by this announcement? Do you kind of understand it? What are your feelings on it? I tell you what, I don't think anyone made travel plans this time to head to London to November. I think anyone was really cautious of doing that and learnt from the April fiasco. So hopefully the James Bond fans out there aren't too put off by that, and hopefully they were cautious. Would you go now and make plans for April 2? Well, I tell you what, I'm going to answer my own question. I think the film will definitely come out in April. I do. I think this garbage should be done, and I'm talking about not the actual virus. The virus is as curable and as easy to get through, if it's even a virus out there. It's funny, and I just want to give you all guys a point, just on COVID-19, even though I'm not going to get political on this channel anymore, super political when it comes to pandemics. If you want to hear all that stuff, go over to my new channel, the Krazy Kajeevie Show, and that's the channel for all that. But I just want to say this. A graph was released. This time last year, there were between 9 and 10,000 deaths of, like, palliative care deaths of influenza. This year, there has been none recorded. You heard that right. I'm not joking. None recorded. So, go figure. Now, people that are dying in palliative care, as the Chief Health Officer here in Victoria admitted, they're dying with COVID-19, not of it, and that's been put on the death certificate. So, the 4 more deaths overnight are not from coronavirus. Now just remember, and all the hype about Donald Trump too getting coronavirus, just remember, the media are shocked and everyone's shocked about it. Were people shocked when a pawpaw, a Tanzanian pawpaw, and a Tanzanian goat also tested positive for coronavirus? The tests are garbage, they're faulty, they were never meant for this. And I tell you what, I'm going to make a prediction. This is going to last for about 14 days. Donald Trump's going to be bunkered down, etc. And he's going to get on hydroxychloroquine with other stuff as well. And it's going to come out and make hydroxychloroquine look great. And he's going to get the, people on his side like, oh, he's better. And it's going to help him. And everyone's going to forget about Joe Biden once the Trumpster is out of hibernation. So let me know, guys, what you think. I don't have much more to say. I'm still kind of in shock by it. I can understand this is a numbers game. Now, I think you guys, I think the fans of the James Bond show are going to want to know, do I think they should live stream, put this on a streaming service, Netflix, whatever? No, I don't. It's no. I think the fans have waited so long for this that I think they deserve to see it on the big screen, and you can get 10 people to come to a house and watch it. They're not going to make the money. Also, what I should address too, which I didn't earlier, and this is really important, in the statement, the article I'm going to put in the description section below, but in that, I've got to take my hat off to the producers at least. They actually, this time, wisely, they actually acknowledged the fans. And they said, we understand the fans will be disappointed by this. Now, of course, they're disappointed too, okay? We understand the fans will be disappointed by this. And they didn't go into really much detail than that. But, hey, they can look forward to April 2. So I do believe April 2 will happen. There was always doubt about November anyway. So let's see what happened, guys, and it'll be interesting with promotional material and stuff like that coming out closer to the film's date. But also, guys, think about this. Does Daniel Craig's tenure from 2000, now remember he was cast in 2005, but his tenure from Casino Royale 2006 is now going to go to 2021. So is that a fair 15-year gap because of what's happened? I mean, it will probably always be remembered, yep, he was Bond for that 15-year period, but I think we all know that's not really true. Also, what I should address here, will Eon use this downtime now to get Bond 26 going? Now, of course, Bond 26 depends on who Lashana Lynch is in this film, who all these characters are, and if James Bond dies. It's all dependent on this. And are they going to completely reboot? What are they going to do? Obviously, Daniel Craig's not coming back. So I just hope they cast Matthew Good as James Bond. He is the only true choice. Not Cavill. He's a close peg. He's not a real actor. Bring in Matthew Good and make a homegrown British style, Ian Fleming style James Bond film where the Scooby-Doo gang are recast, they're out of it, and Moneypenny and Q and M, they stay in the office, and Bond goes off to a true adventure with gadgets, action, everything. That's what the real James Bond fans want. We don't want this Agatha Christie style crap they're going on with now in these sequels. We don't want it. We've never wanted it. That's my advice to Eon and MGM. And again, I'd love to know what you James Bond fans think. Okay, guys, well, that's been the James Bond show with no fees, limits, or substitutes. Until next time, guys, remember what I say. Keep on bonding and say hi to your mum for me. Toodaloo!